All right, there we go. How about now? Yeah, you can hear me now, right? There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, how's everybody doing today, man? What's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in to another Daily Fitness live stream show. Let me make sure you can hear me. I think I got the sound right this time around. I'll make sure I have that right because I thought something was wrong with it. Yeah, that's it. There we go. I think we're good now. I think everybody can hear me. Let's get a clap one more time. Let me just double check just to make sure that I can hear everything clearly. Let's see real quick. Give me 2 seconds. All right, here we go. Can we hear it? Are we good? Let's see real quick. Oh, there we go. We good. We can hear it. All right. So what's going on? How's everybody doing today, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another show. We got a good one lined up for you today. Today we're gonna get on some of the topics, of course, of fitness, some humor, what's going on in the economy. There's a lot going on in the economy today. First, we're going to hit fitness first. Fitness, we always got to tackle. Make sure you take your health very seriously. That's the main thing, the main purpose in life, because, you know, your health is wealth, and, you know, you don't want to have to worry about health being an issue as you get older. So you might as well start doing it now. So as you go through life, it's just a part of your life, taking care of yourself and taking care of your fitness. And then we're going to move over to dark humor. After that, we're going to go to the economy, which a lot is going on in the economy with the LA fires, and the insurance is going up is what I've heard of, what I've been looking into. And then they got this other thing coming out, or allegedly may be coming out. They're looking at bird flu and issues with bird flu that's been going around. That's another topic that's been going on crazy lately, which is weird, but we're going to see. Hopefully they don't try to use that for another pandemic, but we shall see how that rolls around. Not too far around the corner, Trump inauguration is about to happen, so we got that going on, and a few other things that's been going on. And then we're going to tackle AI and see how AI is also going to be a factor in the economy as well, because of the fact that it's going to take on many jobs, and that's not a good look at all. Nope, not at all. Man, I had to have my coffee this morning, or I guess we could say this afternoon at this point. It was getting rough. I needed something to give me some kind of pep talk or some kind of pep to get me up. But the main thing I had to think about was this.
You having a bad day? Did you die? I got shot. But did you die?
Nah, I didn't die, so I'm good. I'm still here. I'm still alive. That's the main thing. And with that being said, man, let's go ahead and kick off the show. Just to let you know, we are multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and Rumble. And if you're on YouTube, do me a favor. You're going to see that like button. Hit that like button right there that you see. Get the algorithm going. Show your like and support. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're on Twitch or Kick, give me a follow. Rumble, same thing as well. You can go to my link tree and look on all of my links to find all of the links to each platform, if I said that correctly. And then right here, if you want to contribute to today's show, there's the Cash App and the Venmo, or you can do a super chat on YouTube. I believe I shall see it if it's on YouTube. Yeah, I'll see it for sure if it's on YouTube. But other than that, let's go ahead and get the show started. So, starting out the show here, we're going to go with the first topic of today is going to be the fitness topic, what the fitness. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy up on the screen. Let's get this banner up here first. Bam, there we go. We got the banner going, and we're going to start off our fitness with female influencers. We're going to see how every female influencer is whenever it comes to them being fitness female influencers. We're going to have a lady. She's going to give us a little bit synopsis and show us how she sees and visualizes female fitness influencers. So we're going to get her up on a screen. You might recognize her, and here we go again. Once again, my thing is turned upside down. What is going on with this? Why does this keep doing this? Somebody does not want to see me be great, and that is a-okay, because I'm going to be great regardless. Let's go ahead and fix this real quick. It's the second time it's done that when I hopped on, and it wasn't doing that earlier because I did check it. Oh well, we fixed it. Let's keep it moving. So we got this young lady right here, and she is basically going to tell us about female fitness influencers and what it is that they do. So without further ado, let's let her talk. Here we go.
Hi guys, so you're all probably wondering where I was for like the last 24 hours. I just decided to like take a huge break off of social media. I felt like I needed to do it for me. You know, it's super toxic just on the platform like all the time. I spent more time like being in the present moment. You know, I did a lot of reading. I also just spent a lot more time in like nature, and I just had so much fun like being outside. I would definitely recommend it to so many people. And you know, again, I just spent much more time doing things that I love. I realized that like I could spend less time on this platform. I don't need to be like validated. Yeah, like I would definitely try it. You know, not for everyone. I'm a bit crazy for doing it, I know. But yeah, I just wanted to say like thank you so much for the support, and you should definitely give it a go.
Yeah, okay. We'll just give her a hand clap for basically clowning what we can clearly see that she's clowning. So shout out to her for that one. But I'll tell you what right now. One of the main things is if we watch this video again and put it on mute, it looks a hell of a lot better, except for the part where she's sitting on the toilet. But you know, like most women and most things that we watch and we see them do, you know, better seen, not heard. Oh no, she was digging in her nose too. I didn't even catch that. Oh man, well maybe this video isn't that good looking at it when she's not talking, but it's a lot better than not hearing her voice. But for the most part, it's a good visual. Oh man, look at this. Good Lord, she took the toilet and went to town. Good Lord, oh man. But at the end of the day, we get the point. Yes, women do use videos like this to basically pull you to get closer to their spicy channel, and you end up clicking the link in the bio, and you know you be spending your money monthly on it. There you go. But with that being said, we understand the point that she got across, so shout out to her for doing her thing. So let's give her a round of applause. No, wrong button. All right. Next up, we have another dude, this, Jesus Christ, it's hot in here. We have another dude by the name of Greg Doucette. Hopefully I said that correctly. He's going to talk about the use of PEDs, performance enhancement drugs in the fitness community. He's going to talk about taking SARMs, which is basically just another form of a steroid or whatever. He's going to speak on it and basically give you his take on if you're ready to take it or not. I'm not a proponent of taking said stuff like this, but he is, you know, one of these big figures in the fitness community, and he's going to give you his take on it and what he thinks about it and if you're ready to take it. There's always a side effect that comes with this stuff. I mean, one of the best measurements we can see of these is wrestlers. You know, you watch wrestlers when they're in their career and they're in their peak and their prime. Then when you see them when they get older, they look frail and brittle. Like, I get it, you age, you get older, but you get frail and brittle. Like, you just look like your muscles deteriorated a hell of a lot faster. So we can always see that with certain sports and athletes. And speaking of wrestling, one of the wrestlers I could clearly probably look at and say who probably didn't do stuff like that would be Mankind or Cactus Jack. He just looked the way he looks now till this day, just a little bit older, but you could probably tell he didn't take any PEDs. But then again, I can't say if he did or didn't, but he doesn't seem like the type of person that does that kind of stuff. And you can see it in his body even today. But anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this guy up on the screen and let's see what this next slide is about. Let Greg Doucette take it away and tell us if you're ready to take SARMs. Here we go.
Taking SARMs, steroids, or other PEDs before learning how to properly train in the gym. If you haven't learned how to properly train or diet, you have no business taking PEDs. You need to learn how to make gains without any special assistance. I'm not telling you to take PEDs, but if you ever do take PEDs, it's a lot smarter to perfect your form, perfect your diet, learn how to make gains without the PEDs, and then when you take those PEDs, you'll already know how to effectively make gains without them, and the PEDs will be the icing on the cake. And never break the freaking law. I'm not telling you to take PEDs, taking SARMs, steroids, or other PEDs before.
All right. Okay, so I get what he's saying there, and I'm gonna give him a round of applause for that one. I'm gonna get what he's saying. I get it. Let me turn this phone down. So basically he's saying he doesn't recommend you taking it, but then again, if you're gonna take it, know how to take it. Don't just take it and not know what to do with it. You know, if you don't know how to actually, you know, eat healthy, do a workout properly and all that stuff like that to get your gains naturally, and then you just want to get natural gains and then take it to the next level by enhancing your gains with said PED, then it would be pointless in you even trying to do it because you don't know what you're doing. You're just injecting yourself and then going to lift weights and you don't even know exactly what to do, what to eat, how to. So I get what he's saying. I get it. If you're going to do it, then know what you're doing if you're going to do it. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't really condone doing it, period. So with that, I'm gonna give him the victory music because he actually had a valid point on that, and he wasn't saying to take them, but if you are, understand what you're doing because there could be a serious hell of a side effect. So shout out to him. All right, so we have another dude here that's coming. Also, one thing I personally do online fitness coaching myself, and I focus on busy professionals. You know, whenever you're on the go, focus on eating healthy and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, you probably get to like a certain age, which I always hear people say this. They get to a certain age, like between like 45, 50, 55, 60, where the body just doesn't recover the same. Your gains don't hit the same. So then that's when people will then kind of tread down that PED trail of deciding to take things like that. I can't say, I'm not that age, so I don't really know. But what I will say is this: go the natural route for as long as you possibly can, because nothing can ever beat a healthy diet. Understanding how to have a healthy diet and reaping the rewards, because you see a lot of people dying young on these things, man. So it's not too good. So try to take care of your health the right way, because one thing you do want to do is stay the hell out the hospital, because hospitals, they're gonna treat you, they're not gonna cure you. You know, you're gonna walk in with the issue, and they're gonna be rubbing their hands like Birdman, looking at you like, we got us one. You know what I mean? Like we gonna treat this fool until the day he die, because we ain't curing nothing. You know, so you don't want to be that person. You don't want to get to that point in life where you got to end up in a hospital and constantly getting treated and never cured, because that's what the hospital is. All right. So with that being said, we got this next slide up. This one says the dark side of gym influencers. So we got the dark side of gym influencers. We're going to see exactly what he means by this. So let's put him up on the screen. Let's see what we got here. So buddy here is, I guess he's got some water. Let's see how it goes. Okay, yes. He's clearly on gear. Yeah, but I get the point that he's trying to make, though. It's sad. Dab the water on his face just to go over there to make a quick post or reel just for you to go look at and see and try to get some kind of motivation or inspiration because of some fake sweat and some fake tiredness that he only did for like 5 to 7 seconds and turned it into a reel. Ridiculous. With the motivational speaker and music playing in the background. Straight, just straight dirty work, bro. That's super grimy. Look at this guy. Look at him. Got on there good. Then what is he curling? Oh. Terrible. Dirty work. But unfortunately, man, that stuff works for some people. It really does. It works for some people. Some people watch that and really do believe in it. But it's like, you're faking the funk, and you can only do that for so long. But in today's world, you can get away with it. It's sad. You can get away with it. I don't know for how long, but you can get away with it. So be aware, have a spirit of discernment about yourself, and pay attention to what's going on, and try not to get sold, because there's a lot of snaky salesmen out there, you know what I mean, that are out there doing their thing on the internet, and they're killing the game financially. So be careful. Be careful. Don't get duped. Do not get duped. But shout out to this guy for at least showing us the other side of it. And trying to build awareness so you don't get duped as well. So shout out to him. All right, so let's see what we got here. The next one, let's see. Oh, the next one here, we got a guy who sprinted all the way up some, it looks like concert stairs. I would say, I don't know where he's at, but my assumption would be like, if you ever seen the Colorado Red Rock Stadium where you just have the stairs that go up like this, and the stage is down here. The stage is down here. Make sure you can see that. Stage is like down here, and like the I guess the audience it's like leveled like that all the way across, and it's kind of looking down. Well, he's going up the steps. Here, let me go ahead and pull up on the screen so you can see. And Buddy is gunning up these steps, and this you're gonna see this lady here almost gets ran over, but luckily she moved out the way just in time. But let's see how this thing goes. And if there's music playing, I gotta cut it. But here we go. Yeah, gotta cut the music. Look. She's looking at him. She sees. Okay, she moved. No, this lady right here almost gets ran over. Look at this. Look, the last second. Come on, move out the way. Oh man, that was a good sprint throw. He made it all the way to the top in one sprint. That was actually pretty good. Look at him make it all the way to the. He's gunning. That is actually pretty impressive. Shout out to him on that one. Look. Hey, get out the way, sweetie. She's like, no. I almost got ran over. And he wasn't budging either. He stayed right on it. So shout out to him, man. Give that guy the victory music, man. That's pretty freaking impressive. I like that. That's what's up. Yes. I don't know. If I had the opportunity to do it, I would. Give it one take. I have to do some stretching though, because if I pull a hamstring or something, I'll be pissed on vacation, getting hurt or getting injured. I'm not trying to go to the hospital because I chose to do something that was healthy or beneficial to my health. That would just be counterproductive to the whole thing. Yeah, that would really be trash. All right, so the next slide, I think, is this our last slide? No, we got two more. All right, the next one we got here is we got Greg Doucette again. He makes the show one more time. And this one he's talking about, I guess he's talking about fat people. He's talking about fat people, and there's a reel where these girls like you kind of know how people say I'm a stay-at-home such and such. Of course I do this. I'm a basketball player. Of course I do this. Well, you got the ones where the fat girls did it. I'm a fat girl. Of course I yada 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 yada. Well, Greg Doucette, he goes really hardcore on his like reels and his takes. So you're gonna hear him go in and go on to these girls who made this video. So let's go ahead and pull this up on the screen to see how he handles this situation. Here we go.
I'm a fat girl. I ordered enough for leftovers, but there's not going to be anything left over. We're fat girls. I honor my fat cues by eating everything I want whenever I want.
We're fat girls. Of course we take us safe.
Your butt is wide, and mine is too. Just watch your mouth, or I'll sit on you. The word is out. Better treat me right, because I'm the king of cellulite. The pavement cracks when I fall down. I've got more chins than Chinatown. Well, I've never used a phone booth, and I've never seen my toes. When I'm going to the movies, I take up 7 rows because I'm fat. I'm fat. When I walk out to get my mail, it registers on the Richter scale. Now, when I'm at the beach, I'm a lucky man. I'm the only one who gets a 10. If I had one more pie, a la mode, I'm gonna need my own zip code. Ham on, whole wheat, all right.
We're fat girls. Of course we're gonna ask for a table inside the booth.
I'm a fat girl. I ordered enough for leftovers, but there's not gonna be anything left over.
Okay, that was funny. That was funny. I ordered enough for leftovers, but when I'm done, it's not gonna be enough left over. I'm gonna take it that Greg Doucette doesn't like fat people. I think Greg Doucette is fat shaming, y'all. I think somebody at my door. No, we good. Greg Doucette is out here fat shaming on people, yo. He's fat shaming. Shame on you, Greg. Shame on you. How dare you comment on the fat people when they're talking about themselves? Oh man.
Fat girls. Of course I'm learning to honor my hunger cues.
We're fat girls. I honor my fat cues by eating everything I want whenever I want.
We're fat girls. Of course we take us safe.
Your butt is
He couldn't help himself. Doom. He knew it was coming, but boy, was he offbeat. Was he offbeat? He did terrible.
Just watch your mouth, or I'll sit on you. The word is out. Better treat me right, because I'm the king of cellulite. The pavement cracks when I fall down. I've got more chins than Chinatown. Well, I've never used a phone booth, and I've never seen my toes. When I'm
Is that Weird Al Yankovic's version? Possibly, because he's reading something. He's clearly reading. This isn't off the top of the dome. This isn't a freestyle. This is not off top of the dome. This might be the Red Al Yankovic version of "I'm Bad" by Michael Jackson. I think he did the "I'm Fat" version because that's why you saw the picture of him in the background right there. There's Weird Al back there. There he is. Look, Weird Al Yankovic, all bloated up and stuff. But yeah, yeah. The ladies are promoting to be obese, and he's like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. So shout out to Greg Doucette for standing up for healthiness. Shout out to Greg for standing up for people being healthy. Don't be out there choosing to be obese if you can help it. All right, so we got one more slide left for this segment of the show, and then we're going to slide on over to the dark humor portion of the show. And of course, most importantly, last not least, if you are like one of those girls who, of course I'm fat, I do this and do that, and you feel like you don't have a way to move around, click on the YouTube channel. Yes, click on the YouTube channel and go to the video section on D. Elliott Fitness, and right here you can catch yours truly helping you get in some workouts to get your body in shape, and you can do this anywhere, any place, anytime, anywhere. Yes, whether you're traveling, on the go, at home, bored, sleepy, tired, get you a workout in. Hop in. I'll be doing it for you. I'll be doing it with you. We can do these together, and it's not going to kill you. It ain't going to do nothing but help you burn some calories and get you in better shape so you're not just being sedentary all the time, because you know how we sometimes be living. So yes, click on subscribe to your boy right here, D. Elliott Fitness, and get your workout on. If you're a busy person, I got you covered as well. We got workouts for you for anywhere that you're going to work out, whether you're traveling to China or Indonesia, Beijing, Argentina, or somewhere in Australia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, wherever you is. I got you covered. You can always click on one of these videos and get a workout in. I know there's a lot of people you can choose from. Choose yours truly. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, that'll be it for the fitness portion of the show. We got to slide over to the dark humor portion of the show. And let me change the banner before we get over there. Yes, but make sure that you take care of your health and fitness, people. Please do. Please know how to take care of your health and fitness. Know how to have control over what you eat. At least try your best. And know how important it is, because when you get fogged up in the head and can't think straight, a lot of the times is what you're putting inside yourself that is really hurting yourself. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, sliding over to the next portion of the show. This is going to be the dark humor portion of the show, and we got our first video we're going to put on here. And this is, oh man, I got to save this one. This is the story you're going to give your girl when she finds out that you cheated. So for all you men out there that are cheating on your girlfriends, here's a story that you can give her to paint a picture in her head of how faithful and how loyal and how much of a good man you really are. So let's go ahead and put this video up on the screen. Here we go. So as you see here, and if you're ever wondering how somebody so ugly could get somebody so young and beautiful and youthful, I'm just going to tell you that's just what money does. It's that simple. But let's roll the footage and see the story you can give your girl when she finds out that you cheated. Here we go.
No. 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 No, don't do it. No. No, don't do it. No. 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 Don't do it. I'm a virgin. No. No. No.
Oh my goodness. Hey, men don't cheat. He was clearly being SA'd. He was fighting as hard as he could to get that woman off of him. It was not good. No means no. She She was not listening. She was assaulting that man. As you can see, that man clearly didn't want it, and yet she still persisted. And they have it on tape. They got this on tape. You know what? Because that woman assaulted that man, this is what we got to say to that lady. He put up a fight. Let's see him fight one more time.
No.
Look.
No.
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 He's fighting.
No. No, don't do it. No. No, don't do it. No. 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 Don't do it. I'm a virgin. No. No. No.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Hey. Round of applause for that man staying faithful. Shout out to him. And that was not a skit. That was a real life situation that happened. And we saw my man hold strong and stay strong and fought off that demon. You saw that demon trying to take advantage of him. And he said no. He was like, yeah, don't do it. No, don't do it. That's the funniest shit I ever seen. All right. Next we have up here, we have Drizzy Drake. Drake has made the show. Drake is on a stream with a fellow streamer by the name of XQC, and it seems like he got triggered by a situation that happened on the show, because I guess they were playing songs, and I'm pretty sure you can guess how this situation went. So let's go ahead and pull this up on the screen and see how this panned out. So here we go. So there he is right there, Mr. Drake himself, who's been going through a hell of a hard time ever since he's been dealing with this battle with Kendrick Lamar. And if you don't know, this guy XQC, he's a streamer. They're both Canadian. So, you know, he's a big time streamer. And Drake has just been catching hell. He filed a lawsuit that he's trying to use that lawsuit to stop them from performing the song at the Super Bowl, because Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl this year, which everybody's probably going to want to hear Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure he's going to play it, which is going to just put the nail in the coffin. Like, good Lord, if you play this diss track at the Super Bowl, that is just dirty work. I think that'll be the worst diss in history, to be able to play this song at the Super Bowl with the beef that you guys had. So we're going to sit and watch this video real quick. It's a short video. So basically, let's see how this panned out. Here we go. Oh, wait. We need sound. Oh, no, we need sound. Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. We got sound. All right. Let's see. Up.
We can play. We can play music roulette. Anything could play. You know.
Okay, yeah. Try to get through this and everything. All good.
We can play music roulette. Anything could play. You know.
Okay, yeah. Try to get through this and everything. All good.
We can play music roulette. Anything could play. You know.
Okay, yeah. Try to get through this and everything. All good.
We can play music roulette. Anything could play. You know.
Okay, yeah.
He said anything can play, you know. So if you say anything can play, I'm pretty sure that it's fair game that play anything. And Drake could not take it. He had that look on his face like he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. It hurt his feelings. Check it out.
Try to get through this and everything. All good.
Look at that look. Look at that look. Look at that look. This is what Drake is saying in his head right now.
He didn't say that. Tell me he didn't just say that.
That's what Drake is saying right now. That is that look on his face. He's thinking like,
Oh my God. No.
yeah. I mean, he did say anything can play right now. So to the other guy's defense, he played anything. And the sad part about it is, in the comment section, somebody said, at this point, it's more lucrative for streamers to troll Drake than to interview him. And that's actually a sad, sad truth. Good Lord, that's just not good. Yeah, his feelings was hurt. He was in his fifis. He knew what he was doing.
Music roulette, anything could play, you know?
Okay, yeah. Should I get this and everything? All good?
I think though, I don't know. I mean, I think Drake could be trolling as well. They could probably be doing this for like views or whatever, because Drake did play this song at his concert and was singing it. So for him to be upset and then pretend like he's mad and walks out, but you played this at your concert, singing a song and singing the words, it's kind of like, you know, you might be using this as a way to, you know, make money off of the backlash that you're receiving. So it could be a power play, you know, like a reverse psychology power play to make money on it. So who knows? It could be real, it could be fake, I don't know. But at the end of the day, if it's true and Drake is really in his fifis, then yeah, that man is really, it's gonna be really bad at the Super Bowl if they gotta play this song at the Super Bowl. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. We're gonna see how this goes. We shall see. Anyhow, let's see. The next one we got for the dark humor portion of the show, we have when poor vision leads to hilarious consequences. All right, so let's see. I guess this is it's a commercial, I think. Might be a commercial in Thai. I think it's a Thailand or a Thai commercial. And put up on the screen for you. See if you can see that right there. When poor vision leads to hilarious consequences, it's the Thai commercial. Let's see exactly what led them to hilarious consequences for having poor vision. Let's go ahead and roll it. Let's see. No. Oh, no. Oh, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. That was nasty. That was nasty. Oh, why'd they gargle it? Oh, they gargled it. Oh my God, that was gross. They gargled it. They gargled it. Oh no, that was nasty. Oh. Oh, we gotta play it again. We gotta play it again. Oh my God. Oh, that was gross. Oh, they gargled it, bro.
ยังไงอ่ะกินลองท้องไปก่อนดีไหมพี่ดีเหมือนกันมีปัญหาเรื่องสายตาปรึกษาผู้เชี่ยวชาญจริงๆดีกว่าที่แว่นท็อปเจริญ
Oh my gosh, that is the most brutal commercial ever. Oh man. That was tough. That was tough. That was very painful to watch. My gosh, I don't know what to give that one. I can't even give that a round of applause. Oh, that was painful. Oh, that was disgusting. Good Lord, that was disgusting. All right, well, let's move on to the next one. Oh, they gargled it, yo. They gargled it. Oh, they couldn't read. Or is it bad vision? Whatever it was. Oh, my goodness. Oh, gotta get that one out of my head. That was nasty. All right, next one we got here is another vision commercial or ad or whatever. It's a marketing about vision. Hopefully it's not as bad as the other one. Let's go ahead and put this one up on the screen. So we see right here, marketing like vision. Marketing like vision is all about clarity. So here we go.
Ça c'est moi, avec mes lunettes.
Hello.
Et ça c'est moi, sans mes lunettes.
Les lunettes, c'est utile. Alors portez-les.
Ça c'est moi, avec mes lunettes. Et ça c'est moi, sans mes lunettes.
Oh Oh.
Les lunettes, c'est utile. Alors portez-les.
Hey, that's the French. We got a redhead.
Ça, c'est moi,
That's a brunette.
avec mes
Is it
lunettes.
red or brunette?
Et ça, c'est moi, sans mes lunettes.
Ooh.
Les lunettes.
Yeah, she ate that pole. Yeah, she ate that pole. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Well, hey, if you have bad vision like myself, make sure you got glasses or contacts. Because, yeah, life can be pretty rough without them. Hopefully one day I can get LASIK surgery, get LASIK on my eyes, have better vision. It would be good. But we'll see. I'm too afraid to let anything touch my eyeballs, which is not a good thing. It really scares the living, ish out of me for anything to get close to touch my eyes. And I've heard people who got LASIK before, they say it's not that bad, but you just gotta get over the phobia of somebody touching your eyes. So we shall see how that pans out. Let me check this. Let me see something. Is this working over here on this side? Let's see. Moving. So we got this young lady. Oh man, unfortunately, so the beginning of the show, the things weren't playing all that well. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Well, you live some, you lose some. Okay, so we got to end on the other part, but it is what it is. This will have to be a show where partial of the sound is working, and I'll have to try to edit and figure it out later. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the next slide. The next slide is going to be, where is it at? What do I do with the slide? Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, we got it. Moving on to the next one. The next slide is a, I don't know how to explain this, lady who uses makeup for her, or I guess a product for her husband, to always look good. So she says her husband has never seen her without makeup or whatever, and we're going to see how the makeup works whenever she applies it firsthand. So let's check this out. So you see the woman here. Let's see how the makeup works when she applies it.
Hey y'all, I know, don't be shocked. Yes, I really look like this, which is why I decided to let y'all in on my little secret. So a long time ago, I bought this stuff from Germany. It makes your skin tighter within like 5 or 10 seconds. My husband has never seen me like this. Not even my kids have seen me like this. So feel special that I'm letting y'all in on my little secret. So you spray it on your face like that. And then you wait about 10 seconds. Normally it does. And just watch as my skin starts to get tightened.
What the hell?
It knocks about 10, 20 years off of you.
What?
See? Don't take long at all.
Hell no.
She's back.
No. No. That is evil. No. You don't do that. No. Oh my goodness. Hell no.
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
No, sir. No.
What? No.
She's back. That's got to be the most evilest shit I've ever heard. Hell no. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, man. All right. Somebody says this is camera trick. She sprayed her face and not her neck or breast. They changed too. Well, hey, if it works, that was a good transition video. So
hey,
screw
y'all.
Dude talking about she sprayed her what did he say? Her neck or breast they changed too. This dude looking at everything. Let's see it one more time. Let me just see if this is real or fake.
I know. Don't be shocked. Yes, I really look like this, which is why I decided to let y'all in on my little secret. So a long time ago, I bought this stuff from Germany. It makes your skin tighter within like 5 or 10 seconds. My husband has never seen me like this. Not even my kids have seen me like this. So feel special that I'm letting y'all in on my little secret. So you spray it on your face like that. And then you wait about 10 seconds. Normally it does. And just watch as my skin starts to get tightened. It knocks about 10, 20 years off of you.
No, sir.
See? Don't take
No,
my
sir. No.
She's back.
You little evil. Oh my, this is evil. This is so evil. What kind of evil is this? What? No way. This can't be real. This can't be real. I hope it's fake. I hope this is fake. It's got to be fake.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, this has to be fake. There's no way that that could happen. There's no way it's a filter. Her eyebrows get darker as the filter goes away.
I know. Don't be shocked. Yes, I really look like this.
Well, if it's a filter, then I feel better because that right there is not fair. That is terrible. That is not good. That is a foul. If I ain't ever heard a foul in my life, that is terrible. Like, no, 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 no. You cannot do that. That is cheating. That is cheating. My God, that was painful to watch. No, sir. No, sir. All right, we got one more video on the dark humor portion of the show. We have a friendly cop. Let's see what this friendly cop does. It looks like he looks like he got somebody in the back of his car. He's asking them, are they hungry? Let's see how this cop treats this what do you call him? Perpetrator? Perp? Whatever you want to call him. What do they call people whenever they arrest them? Yeah, criminal. You can't call him a criminal because you don't know if they convicted of crime. I don't know, but he's got somebody arrested in his car. Let's see what he does. Here we go.
Hungry because the jail won't feed you. I'm being super nice right now. Before we get down to jail, are you hungry?
Don't try to hold me and be like, psych.
They don't answer the question.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Then have a cup of shut the fuck up.
You shut the
You hungry because the jail won't feed you. I'm being super nice right now. Before we get down to jail, are you hungry?
Don't try to hold me and be like, psych.
They don't answer the question.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Then have a cup of shut the fuck up.
You shut the
You hungry?
She took the bait. She took the bait. She took the bait. He said, fine then. Guess you won't be eating then. Yes, I'm hungry. Have a cup of shut the F up. Let me give a round of applause to this cop. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. Oh boy. Well, unfortunately, that lady is headed to jail, and that's not a good place that nobody wants to be. I don't wish that on nobody. That is terrible. Unless you've done something really, 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 really bad, then it's different. But, you know, who knows? But anyway, that's it for the dark humor portion of the show. Let's go ahead and switch out this banner right now. Let's switch over to the next portion of the show, which is the economy. So we got that up there now. Speaking on the economy, one of the ex-presidents, Barack Obama, has made a tweet, and he has been honoring Mr. Joe Biden. He has been speaking on Joe Biden about his tenure while he is in the office. He's still slightly, there, but he's on his way out the door in a few days. But Obama has basically wrote a speech towards Joe Biden. And let's go ahead and read what it says. We're going to pull this up for you real quick, and let's see what Barack Obama had to say about Joe Biden's tenure. Let me make sure you can see all of this. You got it there? Perfect. Here we go. 4 years ago, in the middle of a pandemic, we needed a leader with character to put politics aside and do what was right. That's what Joe Biden did. At a time when our economy was reeling, he drove what would become the world's strongest recovery. With 17 million new jobs, historic wage gains, and lower healthcare costs, he passed landmark legislation to rebuild our nation infrastructure and address the threat of climate change. I'm grateful for his leadership, his friendship, and his lifetime service to our country. Oh, who the heck is calling me? Oh no. Am I getting a phone call? I am getting a phone call. Oh man. Okay, well let me have to go ahead and call this person back in one moment. So yes, that is the message that Joe Biden has just wrote, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to say yeah, Joe Biden's gonna have to hold that L. And you know what? Give me 1 second. I have to answer this phone call. But we're gonna switch over to, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna switch over and go to the next segment. The segment is California's wildfires are displacing everything. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with that. Here we go.
The California wildfires have burned more than 12,000 homes and businesses in a little more than a week. They have also sent more than 100,000 people fleeing from their homes as the fires are fueled by high winds. A big concern is insurance companies raising premiums after fires in 2020 and 2021. That left many Californians without insurance or having basic coverage from a state-sponsored insurance fund created in 2023.
Hey.
What laws are in place to protect homeowners both here and also in California? And what changes could we see here in Nevada because of the wildfires there in California? We're here to discuss it all. We have attorney Matthew Hoffman with Battleborn Injury Lawyers. And this is something that I think more and more people are starting to think about, even some of us here in Nevada, checking our own policies to see if we would be covered.
Yeah, and this whole thing is such a saga to it, and so much drama, and these stories are just horrific. It started in 2020 and 2021. That's when we had the big fire up in like Napa and Sonoma. And 2020, and then 2021, it was South Lake Tahoe, the Shasta Lake area, hundreds of thousands of acres burned. Well, around that time, the insurers just said, we're out. We're out. And 2022 and 2023 come in, and it's very wet years. Wet years equals low risk. And that's when the insurers are like, you know what, we're out. 7 out of the top 12 in California announced they're gone.
Oh, wow.
So what happens in 2023 is, it's a crisis. The insurance commissioner of California basically goes to the insurance company and says, what can we do to keep you here? And what they pointed out is that in California, it's the only state where the insurance companies can't pass through their cost for their own insurance down to the homeowners. The way insurance works is they write all these policies. It's like, this is your house, here's the policy on it. And there's 1,000 of them. But then the insurance company has all that risk out there. They go to these huge companies that most people have never heard of, the biggest being Munich Re, big reinsurance company based in Germany. And they say, hey, we've got $10 billion in risk out there. Write us a policy to cover us. And those premiums have kept going up because of all the fires. California Insurance Commissioner says, fine, we'll allow you now to pass through that cost to the consumer. What happens? You're paying $10,000 a year for homeowners, you get a renewal for 30. Double, triple, quadruple, especially in the high areas. And then in some cases, people just, saying, we're just not gonna offer coverage anymore. So what people would do, they couldn't afford it. They would run to the new state-sponsored plan, the FAIR plan, but that only covers up to $3 million. And it's only for, catastrophic damage.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, and then to qualify for it, you have to fireproof your home. So even though you qualify, they say, okay, you'll qualify, but you gotta get rid of these 10 trees on your property. And it's like $40,000 to get rid of the trees, so they don't do it. So you have a ton of people who don't have insurance because they couldn't afford it.
Right.
They couldn't qualify for the state plan, and it's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a complete mess.
And I think one company, didn't they drop like 72,000 policies or something like that?
They tried. Okay. I don't know if they were successful because there was a moratorium put in place as part of that 2023 deal.
Okay.
That got redone in 2024, right before the fires. There was a 1-year period, you cannot drop anyone, and then the fires broke out. So a lot of people are going to be protected, but in many instances, it's just not enough insurance. And then the question becomes like, I've heard people say, well, I'm going to owe my mortgage after my house is burned. Well, most mortgage companies, if you don't have adequate coverage, they'll go buy it for you. And they'll cram it down. It's called forced insurance. Because remember, the house is their only asset that protects their loan.
Yeah.
And then if you can't pay that amount on the monthly, they'll foreclose. But the big question is what's going to happen here.
Right, because I would imagine that it is going to have a ripple effect. Our premiums are likely going to go up.
Which they already did after we had the 2 wet winters. So
yeah.
People take it for granted. In Nevada, we only have 3 million people. California's got 40 million people. So we benefit from the regional proximity. There's lots of high-end insurance companies that only right here in Nevada because they're in California. and they pull out of California, they're pulling out of here.
Yikes.
That's less competition.
Yeah.
And in Nevada, an interesting thing in the law is that car insurance premiums, if they want to raise them, they have to get that pre-approved by the insurance commissioner and give their reasons why. Homeowners insurance doesn't.
Wow.
They can just do it.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to do. Now, it has to be within reason, but that's why we all saw our homeowners go way up, and it's going to happen again. Less competition, less regulation.
So we need to brace for that budget-wise, and I would imagine we also need to go ahead and look at our policy and make sure that we are covered for actual cost instead of what the value is right now, right?
Exactly, because of inflation, material costs, everything, you need actual value.
All right.
You're not going to be able to rebuild that house for the same price.
Exactly. All right. Thanks so much. 12,000 homes and businesses in a little more than a week. They have also sent more than 100,000 people fleeing from their homes as the fires are fueled by high winds. A big concern is insurance companies raising premiums after fires in 2020 and 2021. That left many Californians without insurance or having basic coverage from a state-sponsored insurance fund created in 2023. What laws are in place to protect homeowners, both here and also in California? And what changes could we see here in Nevada because of the wildfires there in California? We're here to discuss it all. We have attorney Matthew Hoffman with Battle-Born Injury Lawyers. And this is something that I think more and more people are starting to think about, even some of us here in Nevada, checking our own policies to see if we would be covered.
Yeah, and this whole thing is such a saga to it, and so much drama, and these stories are just horrific. It started in 2020 and 2021. That's when we had the big fire up in like Napa and Sonoma. And 2020, and then 2021, it was South Lake Tahoe, the Shasta Lake area, hundreds of thousands of acres burned. Well, around that time, the insurers just said, we're out. We're out. And 2022 and 2023 come in, and it's very wet years. Wet years equals low risk. And that's when the insurers are like, you know what, we're out. 7 out of the top 12 in California announced they're gone.
Oh, wow.
So what happens in 2023 is
but what can she do?
it's a crisis. The insurance commissioner of California basically goes to the insurance company and says, what can we do to keep you here? And what they pointed out is that in California, it's the only state where the insurance companies can't pass through their cost for their own insurance down to the homeowners. The way insurance works is they write all these policies. It's like, this is your house, here's the policy on it. And there's 1,000 of them. But then the insurance company has all that risk out there. They go to these huge companies that most people have never heard of, the biggest being Munich Re, big reinsurance company based in Germany. And they say, hey, we've got $10 billion in risk out there. Write us a policy to cover us. And those premiums have kept going up because of all the fires. California Insurance Commissioner says, fine, we'll allow you now to pass through that cost to the consumer. What happens? You're paying $10,000 a year for homeowners, you get a renewal for 30. Double, triple, quadruple, especially in the high areas. And then in some cases, people just, saying we're just not going to offer coverage anymore. So what people would do, they couldn't afford it. They would run to the new state-sponsored plan, the FAIR plan, but that only covers up to $3 million, and it's only for catastrophic damage.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, and then to qualify for it, you have to fireproof your home. So even though you qualify, they say, okay, you'll qualify, but you got to get rid of these 10 trees on your property. And it's like $40,000 to get rid of the trees, so they don't do it. So you have a ton of people who don't have insurance because they couldn't afford it.
Right.
They couldn't qualify for the state plan, and it's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a complete mess.
And I think one company, didn't they drop like 72,000 policies or something like that?
They tried. I don't know if they were successful because there was a moratorium put in place as part of that 2023 deal.
Okay.
That got redone in 2024, right before the fires. There was a 1-year period you cannot drop anyone, and then the fires broke out. So a lot of people are going to be protected, but in many instances, it's just not enough insurance. And then the question becomes like, I've heard people say, well, I'm going to owe my mortgage after my house is burned. Well, most mortgage companies, if you don't have adequate coverage, they'll go buy it for you, and they'll cram it down. It's called forced insurance. Because remember, the house is their only asset that protects their loan.
Yeah.
And then if you can't pay that amount on the monthly, they'll foreclose. But the big question is what's going to happen here.
Right, because I would imagine that it is going to have a ripple effect. Our premiums are likely going to go up. Which
they already did after we had the 2 wet winters. So people take it for granted. In Nevada, we only have 3 million people. California's got 40 million people. So we benefit from the regional proximity. There's lots of high-end insurance companies that only write here in Nevada because they're in California. And they pull out of California, they're pulling out of here.
Yikes.
That's less competition.
Yeah.
And in Nevada, an interesting thing in the law is that car insurance premiums, if they want to raise them, they have to get that pre-approved by the insurance commissioner and give their reasons why. Homeowners insurance doesn't.
Wow.
They can just do it.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to do. Now, it has to be within reason, but that's why we all saw our homeowners go way up, and it's going to happen again. Less competition, less regulation.
So we need to brace for that budget-wise, and I would imagine we also need to go ahead and look at our policy and make sure that we are covered for actual cost instead of what the value is right now, right?
Exactly, because inflation, material costs, everything, you need actual value.
All right.
You're not going to be able to rebuild that house for the same price.
Exactly. All right. Thanks so much for breaking it down, and hopefully we'll all take him up on that homework and make sure that we're covered just in case, because a fire can happen anywhere. Anywhere. All right.
Okay, all right. Well, sorry I had an important phone call that came through, but I don't know if you watched the video once or twice. As you can see, because of that wildfire, there's some backlash going on, and there's going to be a little bit of homeowners insurance spike going on. So that's not going to be good, especially for the people who are going to try to rebuild at home. In the fires, if you're able to rebuild your home, which is probably going to be hard as hell to rebuild your home because you got to pull permits, and permits are probably not going to be easy to pull, to my understanding. It's going to be rough. It's going to be a tough move, and on top of that, the insurance is going to be higher. And he's talking about Nevada is probably, is he talking about Nevada as well, or just California? They're both going to have higher insurances, and there's going to be less regulation on home insurance, which is gonna, man, that's one thing to have home insurance, and then for them to jack up your insurance prices because it's already paying property tax, but then your insurance costs your insurance as well. It's like you'll never stop paying down on any kind of debt that you have because you're always paying on something, and they keep increasing the prices of things that you allegedly are trying to own. Like you pay your house off, but of course you don't own a home because of property taxes, but they keep jacking up the property taxes. It's like you never paid off the home. And then on top of that, they're throwing this insurance on top of it. And if they can just snag the insurance and do like they did, and then so many months later and have a big fire go over the whole place and then turn around and jack up the insurance, man, it's not looking too good, man. It's not looking good. It's looking very, very, very grim right about now. But what can you do? Better grind your ass off because it sounds like they're trying to price people out of everything. All right, so the next one that we have here, we have tech CEOs to show up in support of Trump's inauguration day. So let's go ahead and pull this one up here that we got right here. Let's see what I got right here. So yeah, tech CPO is going to pull up to Trump's inauguration day, and let's see how people are reacting to it. So let's check this out. Fair use.
And Silicon Valley is now showing its support for Donald Trump.
Silicon Valley is showing support. California is not a Trump state, but hey, let's hear it.
With a number of big tech leaders expected to be on hand up close for the swearing-in ceremony back in the stands.
But former First Lady Michelle Obama will not be there. Alexis McAdams joins us live from West Palm Beach with the latest. Hey, Alexis.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we haven't heard a reason why Michelle Obama is skipping Trump's inauguration, so we're waiting to find out why she's not coming to this big, large event on top of it. But hey, she won't be there, but big tech titans will be there, and they're going to be front and center because they want everybody to see these new relationships Trump has as they all try to get into a circle, or at least they think they're in it. Take a look here, okay? This is who's in so far. We know it's a Zuckerberg there.
Hoo-wee, look at these names right here. Let me take the caption off. Look at these names. You got Bezos, who's gonna be there, who is basically the one of the biggest business on earth. Then you got Elon Musk, electric vehicles, and then you got Mark Zuckerberg, which is basically a social media tycoon, and then you have Sam Altman, the AI rising specialist. Like, man, you have a recipe for if these four dudes choose to turn into some villains, oh, it's over. It's over, because this is where you get a lot of your goods from. This is who is going to be dealing with your batteries in your EVs. This is who is going to be monitoring your social media. And we already see that this dude has no problem with monitoring you via social media. He'll go to court for it. And then you take Sam Altman, OpenAI CEO. All CEOs, founder and CEOs are all gonna, man. And then they got the president up top. This is gonna be I don't know how this next 4 or 5 years gonna look, but man, if you're not grinding and putting your fifis to the side and getting to it, I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, so buckle up, but let's continue.
Elon Musk, Bezos, and Sam Altman all be sitting together at the inauguration. That's the chief executives of Tesla, Amazon, OpenAI, and Meta up on the platform, and that's a big deal. That's an important place to sit because that's where Trump's cabinet and elected officials all sit. This year, former First Lady Michelle Obama is skipping this, but she has not given a reason yet. The Obama spokesperson says former President Barack Obama is confirmed. Michelle Obama also just missed President Jimmy Carter's funeral, which a lot of people were talking about that too. This comes as President-elect Donald Trump announced Tuesday he's going to create an external revenue office upon his return to the White House to collect all foreign-sourced revenue, such as tariffs. Okay, he says for far too long we've relied on taxing our great people using the IRS. Through soft and pathetically weak trade agreements, the American economy has delivered growth and prosperity in the world while taxing ourselves. So I think people at home are interested in hearing more about, instead of ditching the IRS, how they're going to take tariffs from these other nations. Back out here live, the World Economic Forum, okay, is going to be going on in Davos, Switzerland around the same time that Trump is going to be at the inauguration. But it's important to point out that some of those big tech names and also finance guys are not going to be over in Davos. They're going to either be here in Palm Beach like they've been trying to meet with Trump and then going to the inauguration. So it kind of shows you a shift of world power there. Back to you.
Thanks so much. Yeah, thanks.
Sheesh, yo, that's gonna be I don't know what to say about that one. Talk about the shift in world power. You put them 5 together, I mean, man, and that's gonna be like, that's like battle of the elites at this point. You know, you put them up against. You put those 5, and then you take 5 from this country, 5 from that country. You know, they're probably gonna even try to go up against BRICS, because you know BRICS right now is getting countries together, and I mean, I don't know what to think about this, but it's looking like a power play or a power move of the rich people up top, and we just might be collateral damage. That's all I can say. It's gonna be collateral damage from the top coming down. So all I can say is they're probably so rich that if you can't keep up, they don't care. So you better get on your grind and stay on your grind, because ain't nothing else to do. I mean, it's gonna be a rough one. I mean, just look at these dudes. Let me pull them back up on the screen. I mean, if you were to just think about it. Let me see. Let me get that picture again. Right here. Look at this picture. All right, so you got. This guy has the biggest business in the world, and then he can use robots from this guy and this guy. This guy has, Elon, what do? You got the EVs. This business guy can also use EVs from this guy. This guy can also go in a nice contract partnership for, you know, EV business to fund his business. And then this guy can also go into contract business for his robots to run his business. And then this guy, he can use his social media to help basically market his business to no end degree. So all 4 of these dudes right here, I mean, here is your transportation. This guy's going to be in control of EV transportation, is one of them. Here is your business to get all products, goods, and services. Here is your social media and marketing and control of, you know, narratives. And then here's the guy who can, and then these 2 together can, you know, hell, these 3 together can help implement the AI and robots that are going to be going forward in the generation. So therefore, their employees are going to come from AI robots, and they don't need humans anymore. Like, this is a power, and they got the president up here on top. Boy, sound the horn. Oh boy. Good Lord. Talk about a power play. Jesus. Oh man. Well, get it together. Tighten up. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Well, moving on to the next thing. Let's see here. We have bird flu. Bird flu has impacted Illinois residents' health and egg prices. So let's hear this little short segment on how bird flu has impacted Illinois. And this is 3 hours ago. Well, maybe like 4 or 5 or 6 hours ago now. But this is today. It's from NBC Chicago Fair Use. Let's see what they got to say about this bird flu thing that's going around, how it's impacted residents' health and egg prices. Here we go. Hold on, let me make sure. Wait, of course. Let's try that again. Sorry, didn't have it put up on the screen. Let's start it from the beginning.
The ongoing bird flu epidemic, the outbreak rather, that's impacting Illinois in many ways, including rising egg prices.
This is so many impacts. There's the concern for wildlife as well, the spread from there, and of course our health. NBC5's Kate Chappell brings us the latest here.
Images like these are keeping Chicago bird collision monitors busy. The volunteer agency receiving hundreds of reports of birds across the region showing symptoms of highly pathogenic avian influenza or bird flu.
These birds demonstrate symptoms, neurologic symptoms. They've got tremors. They have trouble standing. They have trouble balancing. They often have clouded or closed eyes.
Earlier this month, an eagle was euthanized after showing symptoms in suburban Hinsdale. The prognosis for survival extremely low. Bird flu naturally spreads among wild aquatic birds and is causing outbreaks in poultry and dairy cows across the country. In Illinois, the biggest concern remains wildlife.
Animals and humans that are coming in contact with wild waterfowl and other wild birds are definitely most at risk.
Experts advise anyone with backyard chickens to avoid letting them free roam. Cover enclosures and line them with hardware cloth to keep out rodents. Human infections are rare. There have been no documented cases of human-to-human transmission, and the CDC still considers the public health risk low.
What's a little bit more unique about H5 compared to the typical influenza A that is very common right now is conjunctivitis.
40 million laying hens were lost to bird flu last year, according to the American Egg Board, which says as a result, some stores experienced shortages. Egg prices are up 60% over the last year, but eating them, in most cases, is still safe.
As long as poultry products are properly...
Up 60%. That is a lie. They are not up 60%, maybe 160%, but not 60. That is a flat out lie.
Cooked, there is no concern.
Illinois DNR wants to remind the public not to touch waterfowl or wild birds that look sick. And if you spot 5 or more dead birds in one location, you should report it online. We'll put a link at NBCChicago.com.
All right, well, there you go. So we got the bird flu epidemic that looks like it's going to be the new thing going around this year. Hopefully it doesn't get out of hand and try to use this as another means to keep everybody indoors like they planned last time. Because this seems like a well thought out plan. Plandemic for sure. It ain't looking too good, y'all. It's not looking too good. It's looking pretty disastrous. But hey, what can you do but just be prepared for it and know how to navigate through it when it comes, when it happens, because you can't do nothing to stop it, but you just got to figure out a way to prepare for it. So next thing we got up is we have cancer rates. Cancer rates are increasing among young women, let me read that again. Here, let's pull this up for you so you can see it. Cancer rates. They're saying cancer rates are increasing among women, younger people, new cancer report shows. So let's see what they got to say. It's a quick little clip that we can watch here. So let's see what they got to say about cancer rates that are increasing among women, younger people, new cancer report shows. So I don't know if it's women and younger people or women that are younger, but we'll find out. Here we go.
Report that I have been looking through, and there are some striking trends.
Fair use.
In it when it comes to gender and age. So we broke it down for you. researchers show that people are dying from cancer less. We have seen a drop in recent years. That is great news. But there has been a rise specifically in women and also younger people being diagnosed with it. This new report says that women are 80% more likely than men to be diagnosed with cancer if they're under the age of 50. Now, historically, we have not seen that. And for the very first time, women surpassed men when it came to getting lung cancer, and this includes non-smokers. Researchers say that breast cancer is also driving that increase. And while we talk all the time about the importance of getting a mammogram, researchers say that lung cancer screenings are way less common, but they are life-saving.
We know overall that lung cancer screening rates are abysmal. You know, they were under 10%, and now maybe they're 15 to 16% overall, with some variation on a statewide basis. There are actually more lung cancers detected incidentally on CT scans for other reasons than they're detected based on lung cancer screening.
And that is why we are showing you all of this data, because of the importance of getting screened for a variety of cancers and at a younger age, specifically if you know that you have a family history as well. And if you would like to see this full report, we're posting it under this story at abc15.com.
All right, well, there we go. So ladies, they're putting some fear in you, letting you know that you're higher risk of catching cancer. So you might want to go. Probably going to see a whole lot of pink ribbons going on talking about protect the TTs, you know what I mean? But I don't know what kind of cancer that they're referring to. I didn't see. So I wasn't sure exactly what cancer they were referring to. I didn't see anything that had anything in particular. But however, we got the bird flu, insurance costs going up, and now ladies and younger people under 50, increased chance of catching cancer. The fear mongering does not stop. They gonna keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. Pause. Yes, they will. So just buckle up. It's gonna be a hell of a ride, a hell of a year. So they're gonna the elites are looking this way, and they not worried about what happens this way. So we're gonna see how this plays out. We have another one here. This is a I don't know what the VDH stands for, but it has strong flu 19, RSV, and the flu are all on the rise. So we see this here. It says that they are all on the rise. So the strong flu 19, RSV, and the flu are all on the rise. And when they say flu, we just looked at bird flu, so we don't know if they're talking about the regular flu or this little bird flu. But we're gonna watch this little 1-minute segment and see what she's talking about. And this was reported 1 day ago. So let's see. Here we go. Oh, let me turn the sound on. Let's see what they got to say about it.
COVID and flu rates are rising, and it's happening late in the country's flu season. The CDC is reporting worsening COVID numbers, while RSV and the flu maintain a higher level. A doctor with Centera Health says its ER visits with COVID and flu infections have quadrupled since late December. It believes holiday gatherings and travel largely contributed to the spread of these infections. Commonwealth-wide Department of Health officials say COVID-19 rates are lower than they were this time last year. The numbers are rising slightly, with COVID accounting for 1.6% of Virginia's ER visits.
It's important to note that sometimes with influenza, we will see another peak. So even as we tend
Okay, so VDH stands for Virginia Department of Health. Okay, got it.
To see things decline or stabilize just slightly, which we did for the week ending January 4th, it is important to continue to watch that because we could see a second peak later in this season.
Now, some simple ways you can help stop the spread are thoroughly washing your hands and staying home if you feel.
All right, well, there we go. So we have another bit of fear going on. So respiratory stuff, some flus on the rise. All this stuff is happening right before the inauguration. A great recipe for disaster to send Trump in on his way and to farewell Biden out of it. Although he did get a fire on his watch, but I don't think anybody's going to pay attention to that. They're going to pay more attention to Trump than they are Biden for that fire. Man, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough one, so you better grind it out. You better wake up every day and do whatever work you can do and don't quit doing it. Grind your butt off, man. If you got a business, start that business. The best time to start a business is in a down economy. If you can go hard in a down economy, when the market comes back up, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. So stay positive and keep on grinding. Let me see. Do we have anything else for the economy portion of the show? Yes, we do. All right. Let me pull this one up on screen for you. It says the FTC, 3 major PBMs inflated drug prices by $7.3 billion from 2017 to 2022. Let's see. Where are we at? Should I show this one? I don't think we should show that one. Increasing. You know what? We'll look at it and we'll see what it has to offer. So here we go. Let me first get this guy off my screen. Freaking ad is coming up. So we're going to see about the 3 drug prices that increased. Although this is from 17 to 22, and this report was made 2 days ago. However, let's see what weight it holds, because remember, we got they brought back up the strong flu 19. We got this new bird flu out, and it's affecting, animals and eggs and milk and cows, and cattle, and all that stuff. You got inauguration finna happen. Insurance prices are going up as far as the fire just happened. So let's see what they got to say about it. And then also the cancer in women is rising up. So then now, when you got cancer, they're usually going to treat you with some kind of drug, but they're raising the prices on drugs. So let's see how this goes. Let's check this out. Here we go.
Out of the FTC, for that, we'll turn to Bertha Coombs. Hey, Bertha.
That's right, Carl. The FTC releasing the second interim report on the pharmacy benefit managers. These are the companies that manage pharmacy benefits. The big 3 are affiliates of CVS Health, Cigna, and United Health. According to the staff report...
Oh, no. Sorry. I didn't even know I didn't have the thing on the screen. Sorry. Let's go ahead and start that over from the beginning. Here we go.
Getting some breaking news out of the FTC. For that, we'll turn to Bertha Coombs. Hey, Bertha.
That's right, Carl. The FTC releasing the second interim report on the pharmacy benefit managers. These are the companies that manage pharmacy benefits. The big 3 are affiliates of CVS Health, Cigna, and United Health. According to the staff report, that they say that these 3 PBMs, which control about 80% of all prescription benefits, marked up specialty generic drugs and dispense them at their affiliate pharmacies by thousands of percent in terms of the markups, and many by hundreds of percent. They said that they generated more than $7.3 billion in revenue from dispensing drugs in excess of their estimated acquisition costs between 2017 and 2023, saying that the big 3 netted such significant revenues, all while patients, employer, and other healthcare plan sponsor payments for drugs steadily increased annually. I've reached out to the 3 major companies, Cigna, CVS, and United Health for comments on this report. Carl, this does build on the report that was issued last July, and of course the 3 companies countersued the FTC over this issue and proceedings, and now we're going to have a changeover there, so we'll see how this whole situation proceeds as we move on into the Trump administration.
So those 3 companies countersued the FTC, Federal Trade Commission would be my understanding. They countersued them. That is a huge countersuit, if I might add. That would be a huge countersuit to be able to countersue the Federal Trade Commission, if that's the FTC does stand for Federal Trade Commission, right? I should be right. Yes. It's time to fix healthcare and food. You ain't fixing healthcare and food industry. Yes, so we have that coming up as well. So drug prices going up. And it's 3 major, what they say, United Healthcare, CVS, and I forgot the third one. But so now the drugs are going up. So if you catch a sickness, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. So you better take care of your health. That's why I'm always preaching to you about your health and fitness, and always trying to tell you to just stay physically fit, stay active at all times, and take care of your body as much as you can, because you only get one. And going to the hospital is something that you want to avoid at all costs. You don't want a hospital bill. You don't want no hospital visits. Take care of your health at all costs. Get your bag up. Take care of your health. Stay out the way. And just do you and focus on you and mind your business and focus on your business. Ain't nothing else to do anyway. Everything else is a huge distraction. So whatever it takes, get to it. Get to it. Get to it. Stay out the way and do it. So that's it for the economy portion of the show. We're going to switch over to the final portion of the show, which is AI. So let's go ahead and change the banner up and AI rising. All right. And of course, whenever we do AI, we always got to start the show off in a proper manner, in a proper way, a good way of seeing how AI is actually doing its thing. Appreciate you. Nidget. Nidget. That's a good name. Shout out to you. I appreciate you, Nidget. Thank you. But let's go ahead and start the next portion of the show, AI rising. And we got to start the AI portion of the show like we always do. We got to get this, got to get these things on the screen and have a nice little visual as we do our thing. So let's not waste any more time and let's enjoy the visuals of AI rising. Cue the music. Let's get it. Here we go. Let's get the first one on the screen. Where should we start out at? We're going to start right here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, buddy. Cue this on the screen. There we go. Look at that. All right. Yes, sir, man. AI doing good, ain't it? AI doing this thing, ain't it? Ooh, okay. AI doing this thing, ain't it? Ooh-wee. You can't see no hiccups at all. Looks flawless. Go AI. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh-wee. Hold on, let me fix that one for you so you can see it better. Look at that. You see any flaws on this? Oh my goodness, we got a Ling Ling in the building. Shout out to CGA. Yes, sir. Look at that Ling Ling. I'm looking at the fingers to see if we can see any flaws. We don't see no flaws whatsoever. How about over here? Oh, wait a minute. What we got here? Ooh, she jiggling them biddies, boy. Look at them. Oh, those piercings? Oh, we can see the piercings through the shirt on those biddies. Good Lord. Yes, sir. What we got back here? Oh, I like this one. This one's nice. This is nice. Oh my goodness, this is nice. We got a cougar in the building. Hello, look at the cougar. Look at Jesus. What letters do you think those things are? My goodness, look out. Jesus. Look at that. Look at those things. Look at those bonkers. Look at them things. Good Lord. I mean, it's flat in the back, but big in the front. Good man. We got this one. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, that's me all day right there, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Look at this one. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Just easy. I like this one, too. This one for sure has got my full attention as well. Can't even lie. Face card looking pretty good, I must say. And then this one over here, too. Oh, man. Got you in the corner. You in timeout. You done did something wrong. Oh my goodness. AI. I feel sorry for people that invest their money in OnlyFans, boy, because you finna go broke. Because if this is what AI coming with, boy, you is not going to be able to hold your money in your pocket. Your vice is finna destroy you, boy. Your vice is finna make you, it's finna kill you. All right, let's kill the music. Let's get out of here. Let's move on away from this. Jesus. All right. Sheesh. Whew. That was intense. That really was. Yeah, buddy. And for those of you wondering about AI, we're going to take a look at this little meme that somebody has created referring to AI and OnlyFans. Let's look at the revenue that AI is producing versus OnlyFans. So let's see how this looks. OpenAI's revenue, $3.7 billion. OnlyFans revenue, $6.6 billion in revenue. So you already know OnlyFans ain't going nowhere. And it's competing with OpenAI. So if you like to buy subscriptions to OnlyFans instead of getting free prawn on the internet, you about to be broke. Especially when you got these AI women and they can do anything you want them to do visually because they're not real. They can do whatever your sick, deluded, degenerate mind can think of. You're gonna see some stuff you ain't never seen before. So OnlyFans, the real women are gonna be limited. However, I will say this, if you know how to tap in and make up your own OnlyFans AI, you should be good. And somebody says, imagine OnlyFans is the only thing human left in this world. Good job. I don't know, not for long. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this pans out. We shall see how this pans out. Anyhow, let's go into our first story of the day. Let's see. Is this one? I've played this one before. I actually have, so I'm not going to rehash this one again. Right here, we have, it's only been 1 day since the world's largest CES 2025. Let me pull this up on the screen for you. 10 most impressive reveals so far you don't want to miss. So what do we have here is we have, I don't know what CES stands for. I don't know what it stands for, but I will tell you we're going to look at some of the great reveals that we've seen so far this year, and we're going to take a look at them right here. Here we go. A 360 AI-powered body scanning health mirror that can scan your heart, weight, and metabolic health. Look at this. It's pretty interesting. Health score. So all of your body atomics and biometrics and every single thing goes into a computer and it scores you. So goodbye, doctors. We don't need you. There goes the job for the doctors. You don't need doctors. Speaking of doctors, you ever seen the movie? Well, you know what? Let me just, forget it. Let me go on a quick rant. You ever seen the movie Subservient? Go watch Subservient on Netflix, where Megan Fox plays the AI robot, and the dude had the wife in the hospital, and the AI robot, basically he bought her from the store, and it's him and his daughter. Wife is in the hospital needing a heart transplant. Spoiler alert. And then he goes and buys Megan Fox, who plays the robot. Now, Megan Fox being your robot, and the robot's job is to basically protect you at all costs and to keep you to keep you away from anything that harms you. And I mean, anything that can harm you, it's going to try to take it away from you. But of course, it's going to be super manipulative. You got to go watch that movie and see what life could be like if AI is running the show. Because to me, it was iRobot 3.0. It was actually really screwed with my mind. Anyway, let's move on back to this. Number 2, we got Roborox Saros Z70, a robotic vacuum that has a mechanical arm for picking up objects in the way of cleaning the floor. Jesus, look at this. Look at this. So you got this little thing running around, and they about to... Pretty soon, people who come through to clean your home won't be needed no more. Oh, and it put it away too. So we already got the little robot vacuum. Now there's an arm that comes out and picks up items on the floor, and then it proceeds to go vacuum. Good Lord. So you don't need a vacuum no more. Let's see what's next. Holiday glasses. Holiday. Smart glasses with a 3.5-inch internal monochrome display. These glasses are equipped with an AI agent that can listen to conversations, answer questions during meetings, and do live translations. Wow. They can listen to conversations. I wonder where that conversation is being sent back to. They're going to have this technology on you at all times. It's like they don't want nothing human about you. They want everything to be on you, monitoring every part of your body. Anything they got to do with nature, they like the hell with nature. We need artificial. So privacy is a no-no. Next, we got Project Digits by NVIDIA. A $3,000 personal supercomputer that's 1,000 times the power of an average laptop. Sheesh. That's crazy. Look how small that thing is. That's what she said. Next one, we got BYD supercar, Yang Wang, U9, jumping 6 meters forward over potholes. What? A supercar that can jump meters? No way. I don't believe it. Oh. Okay. It did a small lift. Okay, I see. So you're getting cars that can jump, or was it flying for a brief moment? Up. Oh, okay, I see. Those attacks in the way. Oh, are you gonna break it? I'm trying to see, is he gonna hit the double jump button twice? A car that's jumping. That's got to be an electric vehicle, though. You can't do that. Well, I'm under the assumption you can't do that with a combustion engine. So we got a car, and that didn't look like 6 meters. But anyway, we got a pin. A pin with 3 cameras at the tip that turns any surface of the world into a canvas with notes synced and recorded to your phone. How does this look? So, a pin with 3 cameras at the tip that turns any surface of the world into a canvas with notes synced and recorded to your phone. So let's see how this works. Oh, okay, I see. So anything you write down gets recorded to your phone, which means that if you got this pen on you and you write something down on a piece of paper, it's going to be recorded to your phone so they can know what you wrote down. So you can't write something down anymore and try to like keep it private. Another invasion of privacy. We get it. NVIDIA. Again, NVIDIA Cosmos, an open source, open weight video world model designed for the upcoming age of robotics source 1 out of 2. So as you can see, it's clearly scanning everything around it. But it's an open source, open weight video world model designed for upcoming age of robotics source. So I'm guessing this is like a huge program that is just the open source, and it's just gathering data, constantly gathering data, as we can see. So it's gathering data, and the more data it gathers, the more screwed we are as time progresses on. See, generated by Cosmos. So I'm guessing, let's see, front camera, rear camera, generated. It's generated by Cosmos. Open weight video world model designed for the upcoming age of robotics source. So I guess that was a video? I wasn't sure. What is this? So is this is Omni? Okay, I see what we're looking at. So another video something has stepped its game up. Another video another video app or another video software has stepped its game up and is now okay. That makes perfect sense. I get it. I see how this works. It's a lot. It's a huge improvement. Portograph, 3D projector that projects VR space into the real world. My God, look at this. That is insane. Freaking-sane. Wow, we got real life holograms. Projectors, holograms, same thing, in my opinion. This looks like the same thing. Golly, that is crazy. Wow. Samsung Vision AI TV that comes with a real-time translation, the ability to adapt user preferences, AI upscaling, and instant content summaries.
Worlds teaches us new things? Or is it something that we've never watched before? Now TV gets to know you, who you are, what you love, so you can explore so much more. Understand things in new ways. Let your imagination go wild. Made just for you, and you, and you. This isn't just a new television. It's a whole new vision. What are we watching today?
So AI has the ability to adapt to your preferences. Instant content summary. So AI is going to be watching you so dang hard, it's going to know everything you want. Yes, sir.
And this is basically one giant chip. If we would have had to build a chip, here we go. Sorry, guys. You see that? That's cool. Look at that. Disco lights in here. If we had to build this as one chip, obviously this would be the size of the wafer, but this doesn't include the impact of yield. It would have to be probably 3 or 4 times this size.
And that one finally right there, I don't know what that one is. He's super nerded out on that one with me. I don't know how that works. It's a super chip, 72 Blackwell GPUs, 130 chips, so a supercomputer is what it looks like.
That's basically the entire internet traffic that's happening right now. The entire world's internet traffic is being processed across these chips. Okay? And we have 130 trillion transistors in total, 2,592 CPU cores.
130 trillion. That is insane to use the number trillion. Like, really. So as we can see, the future of AI and the future of technology, man, they are coming with it, and they not playing. They are not playing. They are going to make a huge move, and if you're not with it, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, they're just gonna roll over you. You better find a way to get some money in your hand and take care of your health at the same time, because this boat that they rocking ain't stopping. Now, the next clip we have here is we have the world's biggest tech event. I guess that's the name of the tech event. CES 25 is over, and it was incredible. 10 reveals you need to see. Did I show this one already? No, I didn't. But we'll watch this one real quick. So this one should be a quick run through because you've probably seen some of them already. So this one here, we have Eye Bliss. Like ultra reality tracks your gaze and blinking.
Well, my guys are veterans. They'll hang in.
This is Aria. So this is our flagship humanoid AI.
This one was like AR, augmented reality. We got this right
She's
here,
highly
the
realistic.
humanoid robot.
She has her own social media, so she might be competing with you one day. What makes her really special is that you can talk to her and ask questions. So maybe we can have her introduce herself and say something.
Hello. I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics.
What's the purpose of this?
Oh man, female companion robot. Then we got a new virtual fighter project. This is a video game, a fighting game.
This is the new virtual fighter project that's coming. I just can't wait. Absolutely incredible. Sega's virtual fighter is completely cinematic. This is the new virtual fighter project that's coming. I just can't wait. Absolutely incredible.
Is that
Sega's virtual
gameplay?
fighter.
Not actual gameplay. Okay, cool. Sony's futuristic robot suit blurs the lines between sci-fi and reality. Okay, I don't know about all that.
This is the HoloConnect. The way it works is it captures real-time video and then projects to the Holo box on a transparent screen that gives the illusion that you are looking at a 3D hologram image.
So what you're looking at is a transparent LCD screen. It's a touch screen with a inside box, a light box of 50 centimeters, which creates the depth perspective.
Super cool for use in real-time communication with people. Also, other use cases include filming products, and it's a touch screen as well, so you can be interactive, rotate different products, see different views. The future is now. Very cool.
So with that hologram box, I'm kind of curious, could you use it for like video calls? You know, like have your hologram box right here, and I could be talking to you, but seeing your whole body as a hologram. That would be interesting to see. A smart pen that writes on paper turns notes into AI chats. It supports 60 languages and lasts 17 hours. Good Lord. AI notebook, CES 2025. He wrote on a pen. He used that pen, wrote on paper, turns notes into AI chats. X-Ping, Arrow, HT, Land, Aircraft, Carrier. Got the money for a landcraft carrier, you'll be flying around in no time.
Hello, I'm Jean-Baptiste, I'm the president.
So VLC, automatic subtitles generate translation based on local open source AI models.
And we are showing our new innovation about some AI capabilities inside VLC. Here we are doing automatic subtitling based on open source AI models, which are automatically creating subtitles based on the video. And at the same time, we have a translation, automatic translation, so you can translate a subtitle to your own language, in more than 100 languages. And what's important is that this is running on your machine locally, offline, without any cloud services. Hello, I'm...
Okay, I wasn't able to understand what that was. Human Pods by Natura Humana. The world's first earpod wireless earbuds that enhance your capabilities in daily life by enabling you to connect to AI with a single tap. Good Lord, how does this work?
Hey, Nature. What's on my schedule today?
Hey, Una. There's a team meeting at 10 a.m., a call with Blue Wave at 1 p.m., and the project review at 3 p.m.
Can we reschedule the call?
Sure, I don't think Chris will mind. How about tomorrow at the same time?
Let's go for it.
Okay, I'll ask Chris and get back to you.
Thank you.
So now you have a personal assistant on you 24/7, 365. Good Lord. Yo, these AI features coming out is going to be crazy. Especially in the form of business, because business is where it's going to dominate the most. So be ready. Be ready, Freddie. Be ready, because this stuff is, and you know what? There's no way to stop it. If you want to stop it, there's only one way you can stop this if you're thinking it's not good. There's only one way to stop it, and that way to stop it will be this. All right, now we're going to look at another robot feature. This is from Boston Dynamics. Check out Boston Dynamics. A robot now working without human help. Let's check this robot out real quick. This is Boston Dynamics. Let's see how this thing works. Here we go. It's working. Well, I'll tell you right now, he looks pretty fluid to me. And within the next 5 years, they're gonna slap some skin on him. Yeah, they're gonna have skin on him, and he's gonna be running around with this kind of skin on top. Where
This is
there
Aria.
we go. So you're gonna have this skin, whether it's gonna be male or female, with this kind of fluid body movements. Could you just imagine? Now, next one we got Figaro 2, which is performing anonymous tasks for BMW. So if you work at a BMW factory, we're going to see the task that this robot's going to perform. Check this out. Factory working robots at a car dealership or a car factory. Probably making all EV vehicles. There it is. BMW's got their employees. BMW's got their employees. They got their employees. So we just gonna keep seeing this stuff happen over and over and over and over and over again. It's getting crazy. Yep. And how many more we got? We got a few more. We're almost done. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So next one we have here, we have a combat robots. Let me go ahead and refresh this so it doesn't. All right, let me pull this up. Here we go. So we have a Red Ring Striker combat robot dog. It's a robot dog. It is developed by China, represents a breakthrough in unmanned warfare. Equipped with micro rockets. Let's roll the footage. Okay, I can't play the music. Let's stop the music. Here we go. So as you can see here, Red Ring Striker combat robot dog. It's a robot dog. Oh, developed by China, and this represents a breakthrough in unmanned warfare. Unmanned warfare. Who are they using this on? Unmanned warfare. Who are they using this on? Yo, this is gonna be crazy. It's a robot dog. Unmanned warfare. Equipped with micro rockets. It's gonna have all. Look at that. Good Lord. It ducked. Who are they using this stuff on, yo? Who are they gonna be using this unmanned warfare? Who are they fighting? Who are they fighting? They not fighting each other. They fighting something else. And they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know. Now, with all this going on, could you imagine this ideology? This guy has something that he's going to say that's pretty mind-blowing if you look at it from a macro scale. I'm going to let him talk about it, and you're going to see what he's talking about, how it pans out. And if you look at how the world's being ran, what if this is true? You got your own belief system, but just hear him out. So we're going to let this guy talk about something that's going to seem really screwed up, but let's just hear him cook. This is both mind-blowing and terrifying.
Have probably seen the popular animated TV show Rick and Morty. A mad scientist named Rick decided to invent a machine to serve him butter. When the machine became sentient and realized that its entire sole purpose was to serve butter, it went into a depressive state. This is a good way to understand that Gnostic cruelty of physical existence. Rick's battery on his car, or fucking something like that. I'm gonna get the details of this episode wrong, but it's the gist. The battery on his car quit working, so he had to shrink himself down into a macrocosmic level to go into the battery. There was an entire civilization of living physical entities whose efforts and energy is actually what powered Rick's car. Rick pleaded with Morty and said, do not tell these people that their sole purpose is to power my car. It would create chaos. The living entities, the conscious beings within this reality, wouldn't be able to handle the brutal reality of their existence being for the sole purpose to power some dirtbag's fucking car. It would cause mass suicide. When Rick goes down there as an avatar, he's considered a god. This is obviously funny and humorous to watch for us because we know that that's a TV show and we don't have to worry about that. We live in objective reality, right? There's no way that we are a power source for an evil entity. It can't be. You watching this have probably...
Good Lord, my God. Hoo-wee. Hey. After hearing that one, I'm going to have to say that's enough internet for today. That right there was a straight bomb homie just dropped. Could you imagine? Are we just some energy source for some evil genius or some evil person? Could you imagine? I know. It's a very good. I'm going to play it one more time so you can hear it before we get up out of here, because that's how we're going to end it. We're going to end it with that. I'm going to play it one more time. Listen to this story. Here we go.
Probably seen the popular animated TV show Rick and Morty. A mad scientist named Rick decided to invent a machine to serve him butter. When the machine became sentient and realized that its entire sole purpose was to serve butter, it went into a depressive state. This is a good way to understand that Gnostic cruelty of physical existence. Rick's battery on his car, or fucking something like that. I'm gonna get the details of this episode wrong, but it's the gist. The battery on his car quit working, so he had to shrink himself down into a macrocosmic level to go into the battery. There was an entire civilization of living physical entities whose efforts and energy is actually what powered Rick's car. Rick pleaded with Morty and said, "Do not tell these people that their sole purpose is to power my car. It would create chaos." The living entities, the conscious beings within this reality, wouldn't be able to handle the brutal reality of their existence being for the sole purpose to power some dirtbag's fucking car. It would cause mass suicide. When Rick goes down there as an avatar, he's considered a god. This is obviously funny and humorous to watch for us because we know that that's a TV show and we don't have to worry about that. We live in objective reality, right? There's no way that we are a power source for an evil entity. It can't be. You watching this?
There's no way we're a power source for an evil entity. It cannot be. And yet every day our energy is being depleted from us, whether we labor, stress, fear, worry, whatever the case may be. And we use something called currency as what we have to gain in order to survive. That's it for today's show. We're going to end it on that note. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. Do me a favor, hit the like button right there. You're going to see the like button pop up. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Kick, Twitch, or Rumble, give me a follow, subscribe to all the platforms and all of my social medias, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will be back here. What is today? Thursday. We will try to come with you with another show tomorrow, of course. But with that being said, man, thank y'all so much for coming and tuning in. And like always, keep grinding and stay positive. Peace.